Have you ever noticed that the people who actually achieve their dreams are almost never the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest people in the room? They're not special. They're not gifted. They just think differently. And once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what separates dreamers from doers. 1. The setup. Every year, millions of people set the same goals: lose weight, start a business, write the book, learn a new skill. And every year, almost all of them quit, usually within the first few weeks. But a small percentage don't quit. They push through, and a few years later, they're living a life the rest of us call lucky. But here's the twist. It was never about luck. It was about 5 hidden psychological shifts happening inside their minds. Shifts most people never even realize exist. 2. Identity before action. Most people chase a goal. Achievers chase an identity. If you're trying to lose weight, you're depending on willpower. And willpower eventually runs out. But when you start saying, "I'm someone who trains, no matter what," something changes. The behavior becomes automatic. It's no longer just a task you have to complete. It's a part of who you are. Psychologists call this identity-based motivation, and it's one of the strongest predictors of long-term success. 3. They make discomfort the goal. Here's something nobody tells you. Successful people don't feel motivated all the time either. They have lazy days. They have doubts. They feel tired. The difference is, they've trained themselves to take action despite discomfort, not wait until discomfort disappears. They build what researchers call distress tolerance. Every time they do the difficult thing while feeling unmotivated, they teach their brain one powerful lesson. Discomfort is not a stop sign. It's just a toll booth on the road to the goal. 4. They design their environment, not just their willpower. Most people depend on motivation. High achievers depend on systems. They don't leave success to how they feel that morning. They design their environment to make success easier. They prepare their gym clothes the night before. They block distracting apps. They keep their goals visible. This is called environment design. Your surroundings influence your behavior more than your intentions ever will. Change the environment, and the behavior starts to follow almost automatically. 5. They reframe failure in real time. When most people fail, their inner voice says, "I knew I couldn't do this." But achievers think differently. Their inner voice says, "Interesting. What can this teach me?" This isn't just positive thinking. It's called a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset recover from setbacks faster. They try more strategies. They learn from mistakes. And over time, those small improvements create a massive advantage. 6. They think in identity-confirming evidence. Every small action becomes proof. One workout, one page written, one difficult conversation, one cold email sent. To most people, these actions feel too small to matter. But achievers see them differently. Every action is a vote for the person they're becoming. Over time, those votes build evidence, and that evidence rewires self-belief, not through empty motivation, but through proof. Because confidence built on evidence doesn't disappear when life gets difficult. So the secret was never just talent, it was never luck, and it was never about waiting for motivation. It's about identity. It's about learning to tolerate discomfort. It's about designing your environment. It's about changing the way you see failure. And it's about stacking small wins, one action at a time. The people living the life you want aren't different from you. They just started applying these 5 psychological shifts before you did. If this gave you a new way to see yourself, hit subscribe, because next time, we're breaking down the exact daily routines successful people use to stay consistent, even when nobody's watching.